Welcome to Ryan Waters' Sports Drive.
Hi, this is Ben Rutledge, 2008 Olympic gold medalist.
Hi, this is Adriano Belli of the Toronto Argonauts. I just retired crushing quarterbacks, but I'm here with Ryan Waters.
Hey, it's Ryan Huska. You're listening to the Ryan Waters Sports Drive.
Now, here's your host, Ryan Waters.
Welcome to a new segment here on The Drive. It's the Sports Drive preview show of the AAA high school basketball teams here in Kelowna. With the season about to tip off next week, we'll talk with the head coaches of the Mount Boucherie Bears, the Rutland Voodoos, and the KSS Owls to hear what they expect to see this season, as well as the ones to watch on the court. We start our preview show in West Kelowna, where we catch up with both the boys and girls head coaches as the Mount Boucherie Bears are looking to improve on their third-place finishes of last year. Our first stop is with boys head coach Kelly Broderick. I asked him, with the season beginning on Tuesday, what is the feeling like around the school about this team?
Well, we're really excited for our upcoming season with our brand new gym floor and new bleachers and stuff, so our gym is really taken a major lift. Most of the players we're playing are at least a dual sport athlete, so 7 of my 8 seniors are playing volleyball, and I had a bunch playing football, which just ended. So we really haven't practiced too much, but the guys have done more training on the off season and during seasons than I've ever had. This team has really been dedicated to the weight room. So
they'll be athletic, they'll be big, it sounds like, but will they be able to run the systems, run the schemes for you?
Well, that's the thing I like, because of the program that's been built over here in the last 5 years, the systems are in place. So sure, timing can be off a little bit, and initial jitters and stuff. But I'm really not that concerned with starting with only a couple practices before our first game.
So what would be your strengths, do you think, this year?
Well, we're definitely athletic. We're not very big, but we're consistently like 6'1", 6'2" across the board, and aggressive and attacking, and that's kind of the style we like to play.
And who will be your go-to guys?
Josh Fender, a guy who's played senior the last couple of years, who's probably going to be going to McGill University for football, and Connor Ottred, the starting point guard. He's really, really changed his game and taken it to the next level in the last probably 6 months.
In your experience, when a guy like Fender is such a good football player and going to McGill, can he translate that onto the basketball court and be as effective, or is he just a brute out there?
No, absolutely. I mean, he's a skilled position guy. As a running back, played quarterback a lot of times, and is also a 4.0 student. So this guy's an all-around athlete and could play 3 or 4 sports a year if there was more time.
Now, last year, talk to me about this Pass the Torch game. This is a tremendous story.
Well, last year we played. I mean, we're always trying to play in the final game, and I mean, having one berth out of our area is always tough to go to the provincials, and having a KSS team that's really loaded year after year after year. And so if we decided as a program that if we weren't going to be able to get to that final game and give them a go, then we were going to pass the torch from the seniors to the younger players, and then the seniors stay on the bench in their street clothes or in their tracksuits and help coach the younger players. So they get to have an experience that they would never have until the following year. Yeah. So it's been a really exciting thing for players to kind of sit and reflect on what they learned and then to be able to pass it on.
So those players that played in that Pass the Torch game last year are now your seniors, your veteran guys, if you will. Can you see the payoff in the experience?
Yeah, absolutely. The confidence level, and it almost is like an instant ownership of the program. Yeah. I mean, you're always hoping your younger players are buying in, but really, I mean, that next step of ownership is when they become seniors, and it's really something to watch.
So where else are the Bears going to be playing, other than the regular season and hopefully provincials? Where else do you have your sights set?
We're playing in many different tournaments. We're going to Nova Scotia to play in the Coal Bowl. Wow. And it's one of the longest running tournaments in the country that the whole town embraces. New Waterford, Sydney, Nova Scotia, and I mean we are housed in the school and we're fed and put up in there. The tournament I think takes at least $70,000 to run every year.
Wow!
I mean all the games are going to be broadcasted, and the town. I just keep hearing amazing things from past players. Even talking to Coach Semenuk, who I'm coaching with at UBCO right now. He went as a high school senior, and he said that was one of the best things that he'd done as a high school player.
Well, how do you hear about this? You're a team in BC, and you're going all the way to Nova Scotia for this tournament. How does this even come about?
Well, I've been looking for something to take these guys to. I mean, this is a group that, I mean, they're very dedicated all around. I've got I think at least 6 4.0 students, no one under a 3.5 in the classroom, wow. And they know that you're not going to play for me unless you make grades. But these guys are going way above and beyond with over 90% in everything. So this is a type of group, especially with their work on and off the court, that you want to travel with. I want to take them somewhere special so that their senior year is really memorable. And I've been saving for the last 5 years to try to take them somewhere, and our parents are doing an amazing job at fundraising. As you can imagine, the cost is pretty big.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get there and represent the BC.
When is it?
It's at the end of January, the first week of February.
Wow, and how long are you gone for, and how many games are you guaranteed?
We're guaranteed 4 games, but there could be more. But it's more than just the games. It's more about, there's a test you take about their entire area, and the team with the highest GPA off the test also can win some money. There's, a lobster dinner one night. There's tours of the mines. There's all kinds of things. There's so much more than just basketball, and that's. I love the game of basketball, but it's the memories that you're creating through the game that are the best.
Love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And now, when this season is all said and done, the dust is settled, the Bears have finished where, what do you want people to say about this program, about the Bears basketball team?
Well, that we continually work hard, and that they show respect for the game and your opponent and the building that we're in. And the game is the game, but it's the memories that we're creating and the respect for each other and the hard work and dedication. We always talk about, if you go through this program for 3 years or 2 years, that you are now prepared to do anything outside this game. Mm-hmm. So you've graduated, and if your new boss decides you need to do a presentation in front of 300 people, you're going to feel confident to be able to put that plan together and do that. If your boss asked you to dig a ditch, you could do that. Mm-hmm. So we're really more about the entire person rather than just the basketball player.
As the boys prepare for the season, the girls are as well at Mount Boucherie, as first-year head coach Ashley Bedwell will take her experience from being the assistant last year, as well as coaching a grade 8 team, and transfer it into this season. Ashley is excited about being the head coach of the Bears this year.
I am. I'm very excited about the season.
How is this team shaping up?
The team's very coachable. Looking forward to seeing some of our youngins get quickly up the court. We should have a great fast break team this year.
Do they respect you as a head coach?
Oh, yeah. I was assistant last year.
Oh,
so
good.
They know me pretty well. I'm pretty intense, but I have an assistant who is quite a happy-go-lucky, and I'm the more intense person, so we trade off pretty good.
Good cop, bad cop.
Mm-hmm.
What will be your biggest strength, do you think?
Our biggest strength probably this year will be our defense. Mm-hmm. We're hoping to keep team scores low. So our huge goal this year is just to be a really strong defensive team.
Who will be your players on the court? Who will be your best defenders and your scorers?
Bears.wmv is probably our best player and our captain. We have a youngin' Taylor Lowenberg. She's a great player as well. These girls are very athletic. Kyla Levy will be starting as well. And then our 2 post players will be Devin Galloway and Ashley Truman.
Mm-hmm. How do you expect your players to stack up against some of the other schools around the valley, like KSS and North Cam and Rutland?
It'll be close games. I think with our quickness on our defense, we should be okay. We're pretty short team, though, and I know there's some big girls out there, but we're really aggressive and really quick, so we should do just fine.
When you're looking at players and picking your starting lineup, other than skill, what are you looking for in a player?
I'm looking for an all-around athletic player. I'm looking for them to be able to read the defense. I'm looking for them to be able to play great defense, get up the floor quick, be able to score, shoot threes. I want them to be an all-around great player.
So you're the rookie coach. You're your first-time job as a head coach. You were the assistant last year. What are some of the big changes, the differences that you've seen coming into this season as the head coach?
Probably our team is we're trying to have a little bit more fun this year. Not that we didn't have fun last year, but just a lot of team building and teamwork. Through experience, I know that's one thing that helped me being a athlete throughout my career. Mm-hmm. I think teamwork's huge, and that's something that we'll be working on, a lot of team building skills. So that's one change we'll be making. Having 2 female coaches is a big change as well, and getting the respect from the girls. It should be fine, but having it all female teams, you never know what can happen, right?
Yeah. Are there different schemes, different systems that you want to put in compared to last year?
Yeah, we're just trying to keep the fundamentals in the game.
Right.
We want to be probably a most improved team again, just as last year. Mm-hmm. We have some simple offenses, not huge changes from last year. We don't want to, scare the girls, I guess.
Sometimes you need to scare them, though.
Yeah.
When the year is over, when it's all said and done, what do you want people to say about your program, about your team?
About our program, that we look like we enjoy playing with each other. We play as a team. we have fun out there. We're very sportsmanlike. We've been always well known for that. And we're just aggressive and get on the floor and play our hearts out.
The Bears begin play at home on Tuesday night as they welcome in Penticton. Tip-off at 5:30 and at 7:15. With this season preview of Mount Boucherie Bears basketball, I'm Ryan Waters. Next time on the preview show, we'll have a closer look at the Rutland Voodoos.
This has been the Ryan Waters Sports Drive.